It's the secret book. And that's how Spirit will Karma. There she is, right behind you the whole damn time, right? In the shadows, just waiting. Darn complex. I'm done with work. Can we meet up? I'll see you in court. So there's a lot of things that she's hiding and or, again, keeping secret when it comes to him. Rigged games. How does Jay-Z currently feel about Beyonce? Okay. Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message for the energy of the Super Bowl. Check out my last reading on the Super Bowl and Kendrick Lamar. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right, let's get into it. Spirit is acknowledging right off the back when it comes to the energy of the Super Bowl, there's this energy of wearing your heart on your sleeve, acknowledging that there's this energy filled with passion, purpose, appreciation, devotion, worthiness, caring, playful, teasing, but bless your heart because you wear your heart on your sleeve. It's acknowledging that this is the Achilles heel. There's also this energy of there's a problem, okay, where you raised in a barn. There's poor manners, lack of tact, discourtesy, impoliteness, social grace is required. Whichever way the wind blows, that's the way that the energy within the Super Bowl is going. Needing to get grounded, needing to get rooted, not just an issue within the spiritual body, but also in the physical house, okay? Heart chakra has imbalances and or delays, acknowledging total misalignment. Spirit is not invited in, and so Spirit does not bust the windows out of your car. If Spirit is not invited in with a genuine and an authentic relationship, it doesn't bother, okay? And in regards to that, Spirit is acknowledging there's a lot of naivete and gullibility in regards to the Super Bowl, and now Spirit is starting to tell me to say things like the practice, the magic, the manipulation, okay? And they're going to act very, when I say they, I'm just speaking in regards to the energy of it. Those who consume this energy, those who participate in energy worshiping, that is a form of manipulation. That is a form of spell work. Spirit is acknowledging that this is how they get people to believe and conceive this idea. Interesting. Almost like a host. This is how they get ahead of it with their ideas, air sign energy. And then once it is called out, it's a very naive energy. Like I'm just naive and gullible and oblivious. And I didn't know that was going to happen. But Spirit is acknowledging God doesn't like ugly. You know what you know. Okay. And you do what you do because we all have choices. Choices equal good. There's choices. Choices the power that we have. So there's good choices that equal good consequences and bad choices that equal bad consequences. And so again, air sign energy, thinking, speaking, that there's a heart imbalance here. There's an imbalance in the heart chakra, creating imbalances and or delays, needing to get grounded. There's nastiness, clash, strife, resentment, argument, spite, grudge, and revenge. Okay. Spirit is again acknowledging, listen up. Someone who was once loyal is no longer loyal, yelling out, screaming out, crying out, mad at energy, mad at source, creating imbalance in the heart chakra. Ancestors are nearby, but there's a dead end stalemate, not now, lack of clarity, perspective shift is needed. And there's a dead end to this idea that there's a manifestation. So it makes me feel like there's a block in creative energy. There's a block in wanting to give birth to an idea that is filled with the sexual sacral energy as well as the solar plexus energy. Sexual sacral energy, creative energy, emotional energy, fire in the belly. There's a block. There's a stalemate, not now, lack of clarity, perspective shift is needed when it comes to abundance, fertility, beliefs, succor, growth, warmth, beginnings, and in your prime. Again, Spirit is acknowledging that the boat is going to be stalled when it comes to the energy of, and Spirit wants me to say in vampire energy vampires in regards to the Super Bowl. People are waking up. There's ascension. There's a movement getting ready to take place. Spirit is acknowledging water sign energy. This is emotional. There's illusions, dispelling myths. There's truth and lies, fact and fiction, Holly weird, smoke and mirrors. Okay. And so the boat is being stalled, both equal direction for me, acknowledging that this is a moment of reflection to take accountability and responsibility for your actions. There's a treasured objective in the boat being stalled, meaning that if If someone can see the silver lining, if the collective can see the silver lining, great. If not, guess what? It's going to come around again, because the lesson has to be learned. There's a treasured objective, purpose, determination, smooth sailing, and assistance. If the good Lord is willing and the creek don't rise. Now, this is very interesting, because there is something that Spirit is acknowledging. There's a connection to New Orleans in regards to if the good Lord is willing and the creek don't rise. I don't know why, but Spirit is acknowledging, catch the connection. If the good Lord is willing and the creek don't rise. Okay. Spirit is acknowledging also moving forward, looking forward, focus forward. This is the university of the universe. Buckle up and enjoy the ride. Nobody leaves a sucker unscathed. There's lessons that need, and there's lessons that will be learned. Period. Or you're going to do it to test again. That's it. That's all. Okay. So focus forward, anticipate good things, but know that your choices matter. Also acknowledging that this could be located near a body of water, but there is a nuisance. There's propagation, gossip, hassle, freeloading, and an opportunist. This is why it is at the, and Spirit wants me to say epicenter, the epicenter of New Orleans. There is magic. There is spell work. And think about it too, because Spirit is now acknowledging like that is a very, very, very like almost like energy dwells there. A lot of spiritual energy dwells there. And so they're calling on that energy. They're trying to entice that energy. They're trying to call forth that energy. And Spirit is acknowledging this is a nuisance, provocation, gossip, hassle, freeloading, and an opportunist. It doesn't want it. It's like, no, you're not about to get our energy. But they're trying. See, they're sweating like a sinner in church, filled with guilt, remorse, nerves, worry, confession, coming clean, hypocrisy. Okay. Apology and integrity is needed. The solar plexus energy, the fire and ability to do what you want to do, what you're hiding behind your higher intuitive self, because higher intuitively you know it's not right. The energy around the Super Bowl, and there's a lot of harvesting of energy. There's a lot of casting of spells, fake apology. And the situation is getting ready to explode. Shit is about to pop off in flames, because there's going to be evidence of cheating when it comes to the Super Bowl. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Protecting yourself and needing to keep yourself safe. There's also this energy that they're spoiling and getting catered to. Subconsciously thinking like, oh no, this is great, this is cool. But the answer is no. On the surface, you need to protect yourself, regardless of what is given, what is offered. You know, where I come from, food is another form of offering. You offer it, you know. I digress. However, there's also this energy of you don't eat from everybody's home. You don't eat from everybody's plate. Just because it's offered to you does not mean that you eat it. No thank you is a whole response. No thank you, right? And Spirit is acknowledging that because of this, there's this energy of brainstorming, trying to figure shit out, trying to problem solve. There's a problem. And at the heart of it, they want and they are requesting the energy of the ancestors that dwell in the area of New Orleans. That's just what Spirit is acknowledging. And it's a very devious energy. And it calls upon the low, I'll just be quite honest. It calls upon a low frequency and a low vibration. It feels like there's an imbalance within the sexual sacral energy, within the root chakra. And so they call on that. They pray on that. And that's something that gets a lot of energetic beings here in this realm caught up. Resting in that lower energy, that low vibration, that lower frequency. Ain't nothing wrong with the frequency, but if you rest there, if you stay there, it's going to be a problem. Frequency is supposed to flow up and down, up and down. It's supposed to be a continuous movement. But if it's halted in that sexual energy, there's an issue there. Not my business. Ultimately creating depression. And what Spirit is acknowledging is that it's just a play on energy, calling forth energy, requesting and requiring energy. Okay, using it as a space to do some sacred practice in New Orleans. Super Bowl. There's some transformation and manifestation through a storm water sign energy, trying to get grounded, needing to get that energy ground, that energetic grounding. Trees represent ancestral energy to me. Again, and the Spirit is acknowledging, no, it's not going to happen. It's just this energy that they're trying to pull on the cosmic energy, the ancestral energy, energy of the Super Bowl. Okay. Amazon. What is this? How much did Amazon participate in it? I don't know. There's also an energy of a stand-up. There's a comedian of some sort speaking in reference to what really is getting ready to happen. Again, this has something to do with food. Be careful. And also microdosing, getting into that mode. People do microdosing to feel some sense of connection to the other realms, but also to subdue their feelings. But there is an energy of packages arriving. I would be careful with packaging. I don't know why explosive just came up, but there's this energy of Amazon, and it's going to be talked about, communicated with someone in stand-up, also acknowledging that there's an issue with the food. There's an issue with food. And this is the thing, whether you're into it or not, understand something. Because you're a spiritual being, your physical body is your shell, is your home. And so attacking the physical body is a thing to get to the spiritual self. I mean, it's time for us to wake up and really understand that when people say you're dealing with a spiritual warfare, you are, absolutely. And the goal is to knock out those light workers, those light seers, those ones that bring balance in any way, shape, or form. It's to throw off the energy, to throw off the vibration, to throw off the frequency. And this feels like a plot ploy to destroy, kill and destroy. That's just what it feels like, okay? To numb and subdue energy. High vibrating energetic energy, the energy of the Super Bowl. Okay, there is an energy of averting disaster because there's a fear of change with a Tower card. And this is also subconsciously acknowledging that there's some religious group asking for conformity, traditional beliefs, trying to have a traditional law come forth subconsciously through some type of religious practice, avoiding disaster through some form of religious practice and moving full steam ahead. Water sign energy, emotional illusions, smoke and mirrors. Something is hidden, holly weird, but acknowledging that they have control, willpower, victory, assertion, and determination. And Spirit is also acknowledging that they have the courage, persistence, test of faith, and resilience. They are ready to fight with the Nine of Wands in the area of passion, also in the area of business. In regards to this energy, this vampire energy that wants to consume energetic beings. What is that in regards to the Super Bowl? Yeah, Spirit is acknowledging there's laziness, boredom, wanting energy to feel very stuck and lazy and bored with the Knight of Pentacles. So there's a distraction. This feels like a distraction. This feels like a hypnosis. Watch it if you want to. With the Nine of Wands, on edge, defensive, hesitant, and paranoid. Watch it if you want to. This creates temporary depression and a lack of success. Watch it if you want to, because everybody has a choice. You could be watching it or you're not, okay? Spirit is acknowledging this is going to create disagreement, competition, strife, tension, and conflict with the Five of Wands. What's the biggest obstacle when it comes to the Super Bowl? Remember, our biggest obstacle in reverse. Recovery, regeneration, fear, ruin, inevitable end with the Ten of Swords. With the Sun card, biggest obstacle, temporary depression, lack of success. And with the Fool card, naivete, foolishness, recklessness, risk-taking is all an obstacle. What's the outcome of the Super Bowl? Energetically, it feels like this is a form of practice. It feels like it's an energy vampire requesting and requiring energy to visualize something, see something, consume something. Not my business. The Emperor, masculine energy, domination, excessive, controlling, rigid, and inflexible. Subconsciously feels like this is harmony. This creates a marriage. This creates alignment. This creates a bond. This creates someone being bound to them. This feels like a trauma bond. Okay. And in the middle of the deck, working out seamlessly, teamwork, initial fulfillment, collaboration, and learning, bringing money to the table, working as a team. Three. Okay. And so look, I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it a buck. This is a part of what they do to control your energy, to hypnotize your energy, to have you sit and watch as something behind you is happening in the background, but you're so busy focused on this show that you don't understand or understand what is happening. That's your business. That's your problem. Sending the collective love and light. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.